Private web is a myth, but you probably know that for the last decade, user data has been gathered in some really unethical ways. Cambridge Analytica, Shodan's revelations, or regular Twitter data leaks, multiple corporations have been caught red-handed. And even if you don't normally question morals, you still need data to gain profit. And since we entered the era of privacy-first data collection, you have to figure out what to do now. The GDPR regulations, the death of third-party cookies, and the overall user privacy trend are changing the rules of ad targeting. Today, we will discuss how to get data from users without being an evil, greedy corporation in their eyes. My name is Katerina Nowacka, and the topic of our video is zero-party data. But before we continue, I really recommend you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, not to miss the crispiest trends in the ad tech world. Zero-party data is the information customer intentionally shares with the brand. What for? To improve the user experience. Think of it as a handshake between two parties. The user gives information about their preferences, purchase intentions, likes, and how they want to be recognized by the brand. The brand, in its turn, gathers that info to give the user better site navigation, relevant ad offers, or personalized content. And it's almost like entering your favorite bar, where a glass of your usual tequila old-fashioned is already waiting for you at your usual table. The difference is that instead of a small talk with a bartender, you share your preferences via digital data. Now, you might be asking, how is it different from, let's say, first-party data? Well, buckle up, because it's all about to get cookie crazy up in here. Both first-party and third-party data are collected in the form of cookies. Sadly or fortunately, not this chocolate chip that gives us familiar sugar high, but little blocks of data created by a server and sent to your web browser. It's like a digital footprint left behind until you end your session or the cookie's best before date expires. So, when you visit the website for the first time, the website server bakes this cookie. But instead of flour, eggs, and milk, ingredients here are the information you enter on the website, and sometimes even your IP address. Only the website administrator can view a first-party cookie, as only this server can access it. Your shopping cart, YouTube login, and Amazon site language, that's all about that. First-party data has a reputation of good or essential. Without that, your user experience would suck as pizza without cheese. Meanwhile, third-party data is used solely for advertising purposes. They keep track of potential customers as they surf the web and help relevant ads pop up on their screens. They're accessible on any website that loads third-party server's code, meaning anyone with the right tools can hijack what's inside. As a result, third-party cookies are vulnerable to different exploits and personal theft. Did you know that 81% of companies rely on third-party data in their ad campaigns? For a decade, they were a backbone of digital advertising. Unethical? Maybe. But as the market moves toward user privacy, third-party data is slowly fading into the abyss. As we moved into 2023, 55% of companies are not ready to bid farewell to third-party cookies. The industry desperately needs a hero. And who could it be? Google Topics? Well, they are still figuring themselves out. Universal IDs are yet not that sophisticated too. And first-party data only bolsters the powers of large walled gardens like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. And here's where zero-party data takes the stage. Let's settle that from the start. Zero-party data is not a panacea. No matter how hard you try to give users cool offers and goodies, some will simply ignore your efforts. Still, Forbes call it a new gold for a reason, even several reasons to be precise. Zero-party data is most valuable for brands, and it's mostly because of two big reasons. First one, it's accurate. Third-party data is like getting directions from a 10-year-old map. It's outdated, right? That's how brands end up with useless info and you see ad for a toaster you bought a month ago. Obviously, you as a user are not quite happy. With zero-party data, we don't question its accuracy. The connection with the data provider is as direct as possible. The second good reason is cross-device targeting. Third-party cookies can only remember a user on just one device. Switch a device and we have a newborn person over there. With zero-party data, things are a bit different. The data you share is connected to your profile, email, or any other personal identifier. Zero-party data isn't just a gold mine for brands, but for publishers too. First, as a publisher, you can use an ad server to utilize zero-party data for targeting. Second, publishers already own this mine to dig it. They can generate zero-party data by themselves, and then to offer better ad campaign performance on targeted ad inventory, set markups, and swim in the pool of digital money. So, how do you get the Holy Grail? Actually, there are several ways, but there are no strict official guides or standards. To not get you confused, let's say there are 4 ways to get zero-party data. First one is surveys. They are simple, straightforward, and everyone knows how to take part. But let's face it, not every survey is thrilling unless it's a BuzzFeed-like character quiz. Data accuracy is under question as well. There is a great chance the users will lie just to skip the questions and get the reward faster, or they could miss out on the quiz completely. And surveys still require at least some effort from designers and content creators. As with literally everything today, AI is already on its way to solve this issue. The next one is giveaways. People love the thrill of winning free stuff. You want proof? Nearly 55 million Americans participate in giveaways each year. Giveaways don't require much time to take part and could be exciting to win. As for the cons, like surveys, these are literally everywhere. Plus, giveaways give even less data than a survey, and you will have only one winner and a bunch of upset losers. The third is web apps and browser extensions. Now, web apps and browser extensions are really similar in the way they work. User installs the app on their device. Service provider tracks user behavior on that app. Kind of hard to imagine in our privacy-first world. Well, the rewards are always appropriate. Usually it's money. The data gathered by these web apps and extensions is accurate, and the users don't need to do anything to send it, except complete an installation. The cons are substantial, however. Software like this can slow down the device and feel like passing the reins to the big brother. The age of privacy is knocking our door. As we step into the era of privacy, users are finally waking up, ready to protect their rights. And they already do that. GDPR, Google Tensor, and iOS 14.5, they're just the opening act. Zero-party data is the next headliner in our beloved world of ads. Discover it, embrace it, and stay on the edge of the ad tech. We hope our short guide will help with that. And now subscribe to our channel before corporation eat your soul, and stay tuned for the next videos. Have a nice day and goodbye.